All right, let's come up to the front here where there's light. Billy boy. Billy boy. Billy boy. Billy, you've just been out for like 20 minutes. You're not going back out. Or shit, longer than that, half hour. What's up, Mrs. Wolsterman? How you doing? How you doing? Billy's getting his tootsies wiped because he's out there running in the dirty grass. Make sure he has nothing on his feet. Clean the patas, yes. Let's get that. Okay, we get the wiener and we get the butt. All right, all is clean. All is good in the household. Melissa must not have got a notification. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Where am I going? Well, tomorrow morning I'm picking up 11 or 17 miles from here in Lewisville, Texas, and I'll be heading to Fort Smith, Arkansas, to make a couple of drops, and then I got a drop in Russellville, Arkansas, and then after that I immediately need to pick up a load back at Fort Smith at the first place I'm dropping at. I got to pick up a preloaded trailer there and shoot that up to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. From Baton Rouge, I'll be going home for Valentine's Day and be back out on Monday. I've already looked at some loads for Monday. I should have went ahead and called and booked the one, but because it's paying okay, but because I'm kind of greedy, it's like, well, you know what? I bet you there'll be a better load as we get closer to it. I mean, think about it. I'm trying to book a load this Monday for next Monday, so I should probably wait until at least Wednesday. Let some load. I'm going to put a load alert up though. I need to start letting Billy talk more. Billy, you want to talk more? You want to talk more, Billy? Billy, say hi. Say hi to the camera right there. Right there, look. Right there. Look, right here. You're a butthole. You're a butthole surfer. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Billy boy. Yes, you are. Billy had an early dinner. Since I'm going to be going out to drink dinner with Glenn, I figure might as well get him eating early. That way maybe well, he probably won't go to the bathroom because he pooped twice today already. Wuss. At least I tried. Thanks. What? Oh, you need to start letting Billy talk more. Okay, at least I try to get it. Damn. I got learning brain, I guess, so I'm not very smart right now. Or not that I have learning brain. I learned too much. It broke my brain. No. No. Oh, okay, good. It done broke my brain. But I don't know. The class was interesting. The first half of the class was all about safety and all that stuff. Basically, the first half of the class makes you not want to be a truck driver. It just does. I mean, I swear to God, the whole time I'm like, you know what? I'm getting back into the appliance industry. Screw trucking. It's all about how everybody wants to sue you and get you and fine you and give you tickets and look for reasons to give you tickets. It's like, I don't even want to be a truck driver no more. And then the second half of the class was, about the business and so on and so forth. So that was all right. Tacos for Valentine's Day in more ways. Back to the appliance industry, huh? Thought you never said never. I didn't say I'm going to. I just said it made me think about it. It made me think, man, maybe I want to go back and be in the appliance industry. I mean, it's just disgusting to hear, for somebody to put like a 4-hour class on all the ways you can be screwed in this industry. I mean, it just gets overwhelming. It's like, so you mean to tell me if I accidentally don't strap this load right, I can end up with a 10,000, out of service. I can end up with fines. I mean, you mean to tell me that if I don't buy 50 cameras and just cover my truck in cameras, I'm going to be, because they talk about having an accident, how it's always the truck driver. It ain't always the truck driver. I'm so sick of people saying that. It's always the truck driver's fault. You can get rear-ended and it's your fault. I mean, come on, man. It just gets old and annoying, to always be told that you're at fault, you're a bad person, you're going to get a ticket, you're going to go to jail, we're going to fire you if you do this. I mean, it's just negative, 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 negative. It really did get old. I remember when I went to Prime and I was doing orientation at Prime, there was one point I literally almost got up and walked out and said, nope, this ain't for me. Because of all the bullshit that they sit and spiel about how, what, at Prime, it was, no, Prime isn't the company for me, because I'll never forget, we went into the tire shop and they were showing us the tire shop, and the tire shop manager was talking, and he was talking about how if you rub a curb and you leave marks on this tire, we're going to charge you for it. If you scratch the trailer, we're going to charge you for it. If a fucking rock flies up and puts a little nick in the trailer, we're going to charge you for it. I mean, he just went over, he made it sound like every time you came to a terminal, they took pictures out of their pockets of what the trailer looked like before I picked it up. And then, let's see, is there a scratch? Nope, there's a scratch. That's $200. Let's see, you know what? That dirt is a little thick. That's $50, and kind of got the same thing from this thing in the morning. Oh, every trailer you pick up and drop, you need to take pictures of. Take pictures of it sitting where you picked it up, and then when you drop it, where you dropped it. You want pictures of where you dropped it. Are you fucking kidding me? You really want me to spend all this time taking pictures of trailers every time I pick them up and drop them? What am I supposed to do with all this info? Just store it? Just store pictures on my phone? Oh no, I should buy an extra hard drive to store pictures on of all these trailers I'm picking up and dropping. And then, of course, every scenario he had, there was somebody he heard of and or knew that, got in trouble. Oh, this guy dropped a trailer off, and in a couple of days, Landstar called him and said, your trailer's totaled out. What happened? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, it wasn't. It was fine. Blah, 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 blah. It was okay. What? Oh, wait, I took pictures of it when I dropped it. Look, Landstar. And then, of course, they found that there was kids destroying trailers in the area. I mean, really? Make sure when you pre-trip that you wipe the fucking dust off your lug nuts, because the DOT can construe that as rust marks and put you out of service because your lug nuts are loose. I mean, come on, really? Yeah, but Tim, come on. We hold a professional driver's license. So what you're telling me is it's okay for dumbasses that run into you and it's your fault. So we're always at fault. If we're always at fault, yeah, I didn't want to get in. I'm starting to get excited. I didn't want to get into it. Hey, let's all three quit. Jeremy can go in house. I'll go recruiting, and you can be the oddball appliance guy. But I'm gonna want another way to pay for my washer to be fixed. Truck driving has more liability than almost any other industry. Yeah, and it's almost the worst paid industry when it comes to what you get paid per hour. One of the reasons I left the trucking game. I don't blame you. Hey Peyton, how you doing? I know, it's ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous. That's like when Melissa got rear-ended on the freeway that one time. I had camera footage of the car flying by us, so you knew it rear-ended. But they made me go to Freightliner so they can download the black box on my truck to make sure we didn't brake hard. Make sure it's like, I don't give a fuck if I lock these brakes up, and I stood on these motherfuckers and all goddamn wheels locked up and skid and tore the tires off. That does not give somebody the right to rear end me. But no, they're trying to, well, because if you brake too hard, it might be your fault. Oh, see, no, nope. Count to 10. Count to 10. Trump ain't gonna fix none of this crap. It was the opposite. They would say you didn't have proper following distance. Yeah, exactly. You want to make money in trucking, you have to do some specialty freight. Right, so now you're telling me the only way I can make money is if I do some bullshit that I don't want to do. I don't want to do specialty freight. You know? I just want to drive a truck. I want to be left alone and drive a truck. I don't want everyone trying to sue me. I don't want everyone telling me, oh, and then of course, you know, all these people he knows of who've got tickets for doing 1 and 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. What? And then make damn sure if you've got a black seat belt that you buy a fucking vest for it so you can put it on, so if you're wearing dark clothes they can see the seat belt, because you'll get a ticket for not wearing your seat belt because they can't see it. That's not what the law says. The law states you're supposed to be in control of your vehicle at all times. If they rear end you, it's automatically their fault. Well, according to, well, I mean, if that's the case, then why were they trying to make sure that everything I did was legit by pulling the black box on the truck? They wanted to see how fast we were going, how hard we braked, but they wasted all that money on that because I gave the my dash cam footage to the insurance. And they had the insurance company meet us at an exit. That's how important they wanted this stuff right now, to fill out a report with them. And I downloaded the footage of the accident, and the guy was like, oh yeah, this is just, I mean, obviously you guys weren't even barely rolling. Traffic came to stop, you guys came to stop, now you're rolling, and all of a sudden now this car comes and plows into you. You're good. The hazmat load's still paying okay since the new year started. Yeah, I mean, hazmat pays okay, but the hazmat loads regular loads should be paying what the hazmat loads are paying, and the hazmat loads should be paying better. And why I say that is because when you haul hazmat, now you're opening yourself up to thousands of dollars in fines. That's another thing they went over. Oh yeah, this could be tens of thousands of dollars. This is thousands of dollars. It's like, so are you trying to get me not to haul this shit by, you know, this scare tactic bullshit? Oh, if your label is crooked, that's $10,000 fine. And what the fuck do you mean? Ever since the law protected malpractice on doctors, the lawyers started going after us, so everything they teach us now is to protect insurance companies from lawsuits, yeah? Except in the wonderful state of Michigan, where it is a no-fault state. A no-fault state, what? Nobody's at fault? So you can fucking crash as much as you want and you won't be held liable? My thing's warming up a little bit because I unplugged it when I left the truck this morning. I won't leave my cooler plugged in with Billy locked in the truck all day. I don't want to catch it on fire. Had a good lunch though. They had meatballs with some stuffing, some mixed vegetables, and ham. And the meatballs were in like a cheese sauce. It was really good. I had some. I put the rest in plastic bags. Matter of fact, there's some left over in there still. I'm almost tempted to go and grab one and bag it up for the rest of the week. That shit was pretty good. I had a lady run a red light and is that the horrible orange juice you put down? Yeah, it's good. I got used to it. I actually will buy it again. I will actually buy it again. I'm picking up NASA space test equipment tomorrow, heading to Florida. Wow, right on, Alex. That's pretty cool. I just hit the light. Well, thanks, Confused Outlaw. At least somebody likes me. Damn. I had a lady run a red light, and my guy T-boned her. Caused $30K in damages, and since Michigan is no fault, only $3K was covered. Everything was on drive camera also. Okay. I hope he's not trolling, because that's some cool shit. No fault is only if you don't carry full coverage. No fault is only if you don't carry full coverage. I'm gonna go see if there's any more of that grub, man. I'm gonna take one for bag it up. Should have grabbed one earlier while there was still some there. They're probably all gone now. Let's sneak in all stealth-like. Oh, yeah. Now I got food for the rest of the week. These things are so heavy. There's so much food in them. I feel like a criminal. Look at that. We'll go with the truck and we'll investigate it. I don't know if this is the same thing because there was like two different things. Alex says he's not trolling at all. Right on. That's fucking badass, dude. Hauling NASA shit. That's cool. It's the cheap insurance they offer in Michigan. Yeah. Lucas says, that's some BS. So if I'm in Michigan and only carry liability coverage and the other guy is uninsured, he's not at fault? Yeah, is that true? Sorry for shoving the phone up my nose, but I got an itchy nose. Oh yeah, Landstar hell. It's kind of like Prime One over here. Hard to get a load out that pays worth of shit, but I mean, at least you can get out. Let's see if Tracy's looking. Oh, shit's closed. I was gonna go kick his truck. Let's see what we got. I feel like a kid in a candy store. Let's see what we got, everybody. Move my toothbrush stuff. All right. Let's open this up. Ooh, doggy. It's like opening up a Christmas package over here. Yeah, it's the same stuff. You got our stuffing, corn and peas, ham in like a honey sauce, and then meatballs in cheese sauce. Obviously, it all spilled over. I'm drooling. So let's make some baggies here. Oh man, I threw that spoon away. Too cheap to get a new spoon. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the meatballs and the cheese sauce. Carrot, that's good. Okay, so there's the meatballs. Actually, I'm gonna put the meatballs and ham in the same package, and then I'll put the stuffing in the and the carrots and peas in another package because I'm too cheap to use too many bags. Let me get this real quick. Oh, and this ham is so salty. Literally, you can feel your arteries harden when you take a bite of it. Wow. So good, but so salty. This will be literally 2 meals, maybe 3. Well, with what I have left over from earlier, it'd be about 4 meals, almost 5 meals. Sorry for ignoring you guys, but I'm trying to get my dinner squared away here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this because I have some for tomorrow and I won't be able to eat it all at once. see if anyone's bitching about me doing this. Could only go after the deductible. Wait. Oh, let's catch up on this. They have food out. You're only fall. Okay, they have a good tire. They have a good tire load that comes out of Fort Worth area and goes to New Orleans area. Yes, Alex, I ran that load a couple weeks ago, but that load, the problem with that load is I picked it up on a Thursday and delivered it on Friday, and the guy told me, you know, as I was driving over, I say, oh, how long do you think it'll take to unload? He said, well, if you got a 900-piece load, we'll be done about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I parked there overnight. They didn't start unloading me till 10 a.m. because when their trucks are done being loaded. So I couldn't get a load out on Friday. I ended up going home, but what sucked is I said, well, fuck it, I'm gonna just go home. My air conditioning ended up breaking anyway, so I needed to go home anyways. But I couldn't get a load for Friday because they wouldn't unload. I mean, they wouldn't finish unloading you till 4 o'clock, and there was no loads picking up later than 4 o'clock. So that kind of sucks. If you're going to get that load, make sure you get it no later than Thursday so you can at least get a load out of Friday. But yeah, that load did pay pretty good. Had agency, direct shipper, preloading, but they take a while to unload the tires. Yeah, see, we just talked about that. What you got there today and some stew. It's meatballs and a cheese sauce. Really good stuffing. I don't know what it is, but it tastes good. And then really salty ham. Really good though. And then carrots and peas. So what I'm doing, this is extra. After everyone eats lunch, whatever's left over, they put out for anyone to take. Yeah, do they leave food out for you? Exactly, Tim. Hope you didn't get that at the Petro truck stop. No, this is from a restaurant nearby that brings it to the terminal. It's what they fed us for lunch. This is all the self-insured. I'm not sure how it works. With liability in a personal car, it's up to the insurance companies to battle it out. But from my experience with a personal car, my insurance, okay, could only go after the deductible, okay. This is why insurance rates are expensive in Michigan compared to other states. I bet you they ain't as expensive as Texas. Texas got high insurance rates. Lucas wants to know where you're getting those NASA loads from and who you work for, Alex. Full coverage in Michigan is astronomical. Wow, mine is a drop-in and hook on both ends. Oh, that's cool. Trace got himself a load. Don't eat too much, you won't eat on our date. All right, big boy. Yeah, you're right. I only took I only tasted it to make sure it was the same stuff we got earlier. But let me go ahead and bag this. Oh, this stuffing. I normally don't like stuffing, but this stuffing is really tasty. I wonder what's in it. It's freaking good. It almost tastes like meat. I know it's got celery in it. Then I'm going to get some of that ham juice and pour in on the stuffing to keep it moist. Whoa, that's salty. I'm gonna just put the carrots and shit in with the stuffing because I'll eat that together. What a pain in the ass to pick up carrots with a spoon. Now what I should have done, I'm an idiot for not doing this. I should have made portions and that way I could just take one, put some meatballs, some ham, some vegetables in, because now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to scoop out of each bag what I want. So what I'll actually do is tomorrow, I'll take these out of the freezer tomorrow so they can thaw out, and then I'll divvy it up that way. But being I'm going out to eat tonight, or not even tomorrow, probably the next day, being I'm going out to eat tonight, I need to freeze them because I got my leftover lunch in the refrigerator already for tomorrow. Plus, Melissa's, I don't know what you call it. I want to call it goulash. It's noodles with meat and stuff in it. She packed one of those and I ate some of it last night, so I got the leftovers. That's good stuff right there. I gotta go take these boxes to the trash can though. I don't want them in my truck. See, I grabbed 4 bags. I was gonna make portions, and then I got cheap. I was like, I don't want to waste the bags. Cheapskate I am. Where are we going? I don't know. Where are we going, man? You tell me. Don't you know the area, Glenn? Didn't you go gallivanting around town last time you were here? Is that southern cornbread stuffing? That's the bomb. I have no idea, Tim. Peterbilt says, I gotta say that is the best stuffing I've had for my restaurant, probably from a restaurant. Yeah, that shit was good, wasn't it, man? I don't eat stuffing. I never eat stuffing. But I could eat that stuffing by itself all day long. Wow, I had no idea they had NASA loads. Right on. Oh, Landstar. Oh, yeah, Landstar is NASA loads. Cool. No, Jeremy's not in here. I don't know where Jeremy's at. So C.A.B.S was good. Learn anything? Yeah, I learned I don't want to be a truck driver. C.A.B.S was irritating. The first half of C.A.B.S was all about safety and, stuff like that, which means they went over and told you all the things that you could do wrong to give yourself tickets and to get sued and to get fined and to lose your license and to get fired from Landstar. Just 4 hours of browbeating the driver. So I didn't dig that. And then after that, they came up. The only thing that not the only thing, there was some good info, but they're coming out with a new load board, or sometime this year, they say, there's going to be a thing that's done to the load board where when a driver calls for a load and talks to an agent and the agent books them on that load, that when they hit book, it automatically is going to take the load off the load board. Right now, they have to take it off themselves. The agents do, and as you know, they don't do it. Even though they want to try to say they do, they don't do it. You'll call on loads that have been on there for a week, and they're like, yeah, that load's been gone for 5 days. Oh, we'll take it off the board now, and it's on there for another 2 days. So it's going to automatically remove those loads, which means that there's more likely when you call on a load that it's going to be probably a 60% chance that it's actually going to be there, rather than right now when I'm looking up loads, unless I'm calling a week in advance, I'm expecting to have maybe a 10% chance of getting that load. You just hung out at the hotel, huh? Okay, I thought you Ubered somewhere for dinner. Didn't you go with Dominic somewhere? Now that we know they have NASA loads, Melissa can actually send David to the moon. Trace wants to go to Hooters. Jeremy's never in the lives anymore. Jeremy's a bitch, that's why. Yeah, right, Glenn. David does. Sure. Dude, did you just bite at my ear? Hey, you little mutt back there. He's got his paws on me. He's trying to get my attention. What? What, buddy? What? You know what it is? It's because he sees the food right there and he wants me to give him some. You ain't getting no food, buddy. You ate dinner. You ate dinner, you little monster. You can't get fired from Landstar. They cancel your contract. Exactly, because you know what? We don't actually work for Landstar. Remember, we don't work for them. Did they tell you that some of the access oralies, we don't get 100? Oh, accessories, accessorals. I know what you're trying to say, that damn crazy word. They tell you that some of the accessorals we don't get 100%. Yeah, a lot of them we don't. The hazmat, you don't get it. The only thing I think you get it on is drops and fuel surcharge. I had a hazardous cargo surcharge and excess weight fee that I only got. Yeah. They take a piece of everything. The only time he goes on the lows is when he's at your house. The only time he goes on the lives is what you're saying. Yeah. Yep. Hooters ain't that great. You know where me and Melissa went one time? It was a place called the Tilted Kilt. That was pretty awesome. Hello, David. Did you watch Grinding Gears last Saturday? I don't really watch YouTube. Unless I'm looking for something specific. But I don't watch things. I should watch things about trucking to learn more about trucking, but I just don't. I mean, I just don't. I just can't get into it. You know, I'd rather watch Vice Grip Garage or Matt's Off-Road Recovery or Fab Rats or Robbie Layton, or who else do I watch? Rudy's Adventures and Designs. Leave It to Beaver. What's up, Billy Boy? What's up, Billy Boy? Huh? Buddy? You smell like wet grass. You're making my bed all dirty. What's up, buddy boy? Billy! Billy, 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 Billy. Billy, 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 Billy. Pluckards is pretty good. What the hell is Pluckards? What are we talking about when we say Pluckards? Is that a restaurant or is that a YouTube channel? I want to see that new Jurassic Park movie that's coming out this summer. There's a new Jurassic Park movie coming out? No kidding. That ought to be kind of cool. David, you already know enough about trucking. You're not going to learn anything you don't know off YouTube, brother. Well, yeah, I mean, you can learn about different companies off YouTube. Like when I was looking up Landstar, I watched a lot of Grinding Gears stuff because he was specifically talking about Landstar stuff. And he was running numbers and doing all kinds of goofy stuff like that. Although, you know, goddamn, Jesus Christ. Just trying to put that there while I pick up a trash bag. Just kind of trying to take out the trash. You know, he talked to, you know, he did a lot of paycheck videos and things like that. So I was interested in those before I came to Landstar. That way, when I got here and realized how crappy the rates were and everything, it wasn't a surprise. I asked them if they would ever make the load board like, you know, the JB Hunt one where it shows your cut. Instead of showing you what the load pays and then you take your percentage out. They said probably not, because at Landstar, different people get paid a different percentage. You know, if you have your own trailer, or if you're, you know, whatever, step deck or heavy haul, or you would think that they'd just be able to put a algorithm in, or whatever the hell it's called, to where when you sign up to the load board, you say, I'm using a company trailer flatbed, I'm using a company trailer dry van, I'm got my own trailer, and that way it would adjust the loads automatically for you. I don't see why they can't do that, because it'd be so much easier for me to put my damn boots on if I was using both hands too. It'd be so much nicer if it was like that, because it would take a lot of the damn guesswork out at a glance. When you look at these loads at a glance, you got to actually do math and stuff to figure out what your cut is. And they really need to make it easier for us dumb, truck drivers. Let's go to the trash can here. What am I blocking the camera with? Jesus Christ. Look how far I gotta walk to the trash. Oh, there's trash cans back there. God, I hope they're open. This might be a little bit closer than going because if I go all the way back to the building, I'm gonna grab another one of those meals and bag up more food, because Lucas knows why. Oh, I got my phone upside down. No wonder why it's doing that. Let's see. I want to see that now. Okay. David, you already know. Okay, I got that. You need to create Dave's appliance repair channel. No, I'm good with that. Wings, burgers, and a bar. Is that a restaurant? Trace, did you find a restaurant? Wings. I can go for some wings. Hopefully they're good wings. I'm sick of having bad wings, like fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings have got to be the worst wings on the planet. Look, somebody threw their seat away. They're like, F that seat. Oh, airbags are in here. Maybe I can recycle that airbag and put it in my truck. Yeah, they told me yesterday that when the class is over, go ahead and move to a regular spot, because I'm in a class parking spot. But I told him, what if there ain't no regular spot? He's, well, then just stay right where you're at. So I'm going to stay right where I'm at, because there's no regular spot. There might be one. Whew, it's cold out here. There's a lot of these kind of trailers. Whatever those are. Okay, so Trace, is that an actual wing restaurant or that you found, or what? Oh man. douche out the inside of this truck. Mud dirt all over the floor. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. But yeah, I could definitely go for some wings, man. Hell yeah. Gets a little light on the subject. You want to look out the window, buddy? You want to look out the window? Look at the pretty bee. Look at the pretty bee. Yeah, look at the pretty bee. Just a pretty, you made a pretty baby. I was gonna say something to him, but then I didn't realize it'd get him excited, and I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say, you want to go OUT, don't you? But he knows what OUT means, and that would have got him excited. And I'm not planning on taking him OUT because we just went OUT, and he's in until I get back. Don't look at me like that. He's staring right at me. Why are you staring at me, bro? Why are you staring at me? Why? Why? You crazy dog? You gonna bite Trace, huh? You gonna bite him? Yeah, you almost got him. I don't know. I think he likes him the way he wants. He wants to play with him, but I think he's afraid. Texas ain't got good wings. The T's. What's up, the T's? What do you mean Texas ain't got good wings? I thought Texas had everything good except Mexican food. And that's all I'm saying. I ain't even going to go there with anything else. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to say this. Texas ain't got good Mexican. Their Mexican food tastes like shit. Fucking Tex-Mex. All you got to do to make a good wing is not dry it out. Don't use little fucking anorexic little wings, and have a good sauce. That's all you got to do for a good wing. And I like naked wings, and I like deep fried wings, but I like naked wings better with a good sauce on them. But no, people want to take a wing and overcook the hell out of it, and then throw it under a heat lamp for 3 hours, and it looks like a fucking mummified piece of chicken. And then you go to try to bite it, and the meat is just, it's a mummy. Have you ever considered hauling fuel? I would haul fuel if it paid right. Especially if it's going to be like a dedicated or something like that. The secret is butter. Well, I think the secret to everything is butter. Restaurants put butter in everything to make it taste better. Gobs and gobs and gobs of butter to make things taste good. Right, Billy? So I got to come back in 2 years and 9 months, I think, to take this class again. That's right, Glenn. I would haul, well, I wouldn't haul flatbed. I can't say I'd haul anything if it paid right. I'm just not going to haul flat. Now, I'd haul flatbed if somebody else is chaining it and tarping it. I might even haul Conestoga. I might chain and bind and whatever, but I ain't tarping, that's for damn sure. Anyone need a pee bottle? I got a big pee bottle for sale. I'll let this one go. Let's see, this is 52 fluid ounces. I'll let this one go for 50 cents. Anybody here in the Landstar yard? 50 cents, pee bottle, fresh pee bottle. Otherwise, it's going in the trash. I'm not saying I don't pee in bottles, but I don't pee in a bottle more than once. That's for damn sure. If I got a flatbed job offer right now, I would take it. Really? You crazy. Sheets is hiring field drivers, $45 per. I would do it, 45 bucks per hour. The problem is, where are they hiring them out of, and where do you got to go with it? Because I don't even think Sheets is in Texas, are they? If I could get a job at 45 bucks an hour, I'd do it like that. You know, if I was going to be home. What the hell is that running across the parking lot? Is that a dog or a cat? If there was a job that, you know, you work 5 or 6 days a week, local, for 45 bucks an hour, hell, for 45 bucks an hour, I would even do like a, how does it work? How does that work where you're on like 6 days and off 2? On 6, off 2? Something like that, and you know, have a 100-mile commute to get there. That way, you drive your 150 miles to get there, you're in a sleeper truck for 6 days or 5 days, whatever it's going to be, and then you take 2 days off, and vice versa, or 3 days. It'd have to be a 3-day off for 150 miles each way. Mixco Foods is good in Evergreen, Colorado. Yeah, Mid-Atlantic don't help me, man. $1,500 a week before taxes, hauling fuel in Texas. I don't know the guy's YouTube channel, but he says it pays pretty good and it's local. So $1,500 a week before taxes. Let's see. This is probably one of those things I should be able to do in my head, but I can't. That'd leave you about $1,100 take home. Depending on the what was required, I would do that for $1,100 take home. But if it's one of these, you're going to work 5 days a week, 14 hours a day, bullshits, for $1,100, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're actually doing for the 14 hours. Walmart. I know a guy worked at Prime. He just went to Walmart and he just quit. He was there for like 2 weeks or something like that, and he just quit. Maybe a month. I guess he lives up by the Houston area, and he was working out of Palestine Walmart, which was a couple 100-mile drive, you know, each week, because I guess he'd go out for 5 days and then come home for the weekend. I mean, myself personally, I would have probably just said, hey, I'm going to do this, but because from what I understand, Walmart's a good gig. I'm going to do this, but can you transfer me over to like Sealy or something as soon as possible? You know? But maybe it's not as good a gig as we think it is. The fact that he... The fact that he... the fact that he quit. Oh, they have those shifts you were talking about. Okay. I'm just trying to make that drug hauling money. Hey, man, Melissa and I used to make all kinds of good-ass money hauling pills. Hauling pharmaceuticals as a team truck, high val. That shit would pay good, man. But you know, it wasn't dedicated or nothing like that. You get it here and there, and all it did was make you not want to haul anything else. It's like, here, take this load for $10 a mile, and then after you do that, let's give you $1.50 a mile load. Fuck you! I ain't driving this. I ain't moving this truck for no $1.50 a mile. Give me at least $5. You know, so all it did was make you want better loads. So that kind of sucked. You at the hotel yet there, Glenn? Thinking of taking a shower tonight in the terminal bathroom, but you need your own towel. I don't have a washcloth. I guess I can use my hand, but a towel, the only towel I have is Billy's towel. It's clean. It's been cleaned, but it's been sitting on the floor with his other towel on top of it, so it's not clean. So, I mean, I guess I could use my dirty clothes as a towel. Weedman. I'm talking about the kind that comes out of Laredo and El Paso. That's another thing they were talking about, is be careful. You don't know who's hiding in your truck, and if you get caught, you're going to jail until they figure it out. It's like, if I pick up a freaking preloaded trailer out of Laredo and it's full of a bunch of illegals, that ain't my fault. I shouldn't spend any time in jail. Oh, and then he said it'll go on your record that you were arrested for trafficking. Could you imagine that, getting on your record that you were arrested for trafficking because somebody freaking stowed away underneath your trailer when you left Laredo, tied themselves to the belly of it or something? That would just be like, come on. Come on, man. You're about to be. All right, man. Well, I'm about to go use the restroom to take all this liquid I drank. I'm about ready to go pee. So I'm going to let you guys go. Call Melissa since she called me earlier. Like, comment, subscribe. Billy said ring the bell. See, he heard I said I was going to go, so he's up here going, where are we going? Bro, we ain't going nowhere. I'm going. Daddy's going by himself. Can Daddy go anywhere by himself? Huh? Can Daddy go anywhere by himself? Huh? Huh, you little shad? Huh? Yes, let Daddy go by himself. I want to go pee-pee by myself. Yes, I do. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Say hi. You're a good boy. All right. Talk to you guys later.